So I just seen the new Super Mario movie, and I must say I had a really good time. I am thoroughly impressed. It was hilarious. I love the jokes, the comedy. I love Bowser. I love his song about Peaches. I love how goofy he was. I love the humor between Mario, between Toad. It was just great. I love the animation. It was crisp. I saw it in 3D. Everything was beautiful. I love the voice acting. I know some people had issues with the voice acting. They didn't like Bowser. They didn't like Mario. I thought that Mario was decent. I had a really good time listening to Bowser. I thought Bowser was perfect and he stole the show. Love Toad, per usual. And the best thing about this movie is that it was no woke BS, no political agendas, no overt feminism, LGBTQ, minority. It was none of that. It was none of the usual Hollywood BS. And it was such a breath of fresh air, especially for me because the last movie I seen before this was Black Panther 2. And that was nothing but woke, hot garbage. So coming into this movie, I lowered my expectations and I was hesitant because it's a Hollywood film in 2023. I was like, there's no way they're gonna pull this off without sprinkling some BS in it. And surprisingly, they did. It is a family-friendly movie. You don't have to worry about taking your kids and then you see two men or two women kissing. You don't have to worry about any of that programming. It's just a normal film that you can go see, turn your brain off, have some laugh with your family, with your friends. And that's what movie and cinema is supposed to be about. Honestly, I don't really like watching movies anymore, just TV in general, because of all the political BS that goes on, and it's just too much for me. But I decided to go see this one, and I'm glad I did because I am very satisfied with the outcome. So I know people had an issue with the story, saying it was too shallow, too simple. I did not. I thought the story didn't need to be nothing intricate. I know people have a problem with the voice acting. I didn't. I had a great time with the voice acting. I thought all the voice actors did their thing, especially Bowser. And the thing I like that they did with this film is that if you're a true Mario or Nintendo fan, there's a lot of callbacks to the games like Super Mario Kart, Odyssey World, and all of that. And so it's a lot of jokes that they throw in there, and it's a lot of little Easter eggs in there for fans of the games. It's really like a movie made for fans of the games, but it also, they did it in a way where casuals can enjoy it and also know what's going on. So it was really just a perfect blend. I like what they did there. And the music is fantastic, of course, because they used the Mario music. I know some people had an issue with Peach not being the one that was captured, and they saw that as, here we go again with the woke BS. Now, I did not have a problem with Peach not being the one captured, because, you know, the way they did it with Luigi being the one captured and the brotherly love and all of that, I thought it was good. I liked that. Would I have preferred Peach to be captured? Of course. That's a valid criticism. It's a Hollywood film in 2023, so of course they're not going to have a damsel in distress. And of course I would have preferred if Peach was the one captured. But at the same time, they didn't beat you over the head with all the other aspects of this new woke culture. So it's really a give and take. However, I did have a problem with Peach being invincible. And it's not so much that she can fight in the movie that's a problem, it's that she's invincible. Right? She's completely badass. Right? She has zero flaws. She's literally a Mary Sue. Mild spoiler alert. So they have a scene where Mario is trying to learn how to use the powers. And he does it like hundreds of times. And he fails. And then asks Peach. And Peach is like, oh yeah, I got it on the first try. Like, of course, Mario failed hundreds of times when he was trying to figure out how to use the powers. And the Mary Sue, Little Miss Perfect Princess Peach, got it on the first try. Fine. Throughout the entire movie, she's never seen taking any L's. She's never seen in a vulnerable position. Everyone else took L's, got their ass whooped, got captured, what have you. Right? Be seeing Donkey Kong take L's to be vulnerable. We seeing Mario, we seeing Luigi, we seeing Bowser, we seeing Toad, we seeing Donkey Kong's dad. Everyone in the film had moments where they took an L except for Princess Peach. And it's funny because when she finally has a confrontation with Bowser, I'm thinking, oh, finally, we're actually going to see her get beaten, get captured. But no, Bowser takes a hostage, and so Princess Peach gives up and decides to go along with Bowser to save the hostage. Couldn't even have a fight Bowser and lose. The only reason she got quote unquote captured was because there was a hostage situation. See, there's always a caveat, but like, they can't just let her be vulnerable. They can't just let her take an L. So we get to the wedding, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, Mario's gonna come in the last second, and he's going to come and save the day and crash the wedding. Nope. She grabs a freeze power, freezes Bowser without breaking a sweat, destroys and whoops on all of the little minions, and on top of that, she still goes and saves all of the hostages. What? And so by the time Mario gets there, she doesn't even need saving. Everything's already done. Everyone was already stuck. Like, what are we doing? There's not one time was she vulnerable where she was about to, and then Mario had to come in, or somebody had to come in. She was always in control. So I was definitely rolling my eyes during a lot of her scenes. But other than that, the movie was so good. And like I said, that's a small price to pay, considering they didn't push a lot of other stuff that they usually pushed in movies nowadays. So all in all, I enjoyed myself, and I give the movie a 9 out of 10. And if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. Peace.